Yo, what's up, everybody? Bob Walters, Brett Grasso, Locked Up Sports Week 15. As we count down to the final 3 weeks of the regular season, Phillip Rivers gets the nod for the Colts today. Giants and Jets are on the field. No more buys. The buys are all done. It's the last push to the postseason. Brett, what's up? How you doing?
Doing good, man. You know, we had a nice day yesterday at the QBC. We're doing some Mets. And today we're back into the football, getting ready. We got to switch gears, Bob, right? This is big time NFL weekend.
Jets and Jags, Giants and Washington. And then you got the big games. You got big games all over the place. You know what? A good game is Cincinnati, Baltimore, but they're both really they really put a damper. That would be a huge game if they both would have won last week. They couldn't win last week. They both lost. You got Joe Burrow coming out this week basically saying, like, I don't want to be on Cincinnati anymore. I'm not having any fun doing this. And he might be out at the end of this year. If I'm the Jets, I go, I think crazy. Burrow is crazy. Yeah, because they don't give him an offensive line. He gets hurt every year, and he's getting slaughtered back there. It's not fun.
It's just tough, man. Like, I don't know. Trading for guys like that when you don't have the rest of a team ready is such a difficult proposition.
And he's only got like 2 years, right?
You want to say you're rebuilding, and then you get a guy like that, and you're more or less just putting Burrow on the equivalent of a team he just was with the exact same result he was just getting. And that sounds good, but you're just like bought a draw, not a Super Bowl chance.
Yeah,
you know?
the Jets just did that. The Jets did that. The Jets did that with Rodgers.
No, that doesn't seem the way unless some kind of crazy opportunity presents itself to them, which, you know, I guess, you know, could happen in one way or the other. These guys, you know, we live in a different era, Bob. Back in the day, they'd say, suck it up. You're playing for us the rest of your life. We don't care. We're not giving you a new contract. Now it's like you just... Oh, yeah, if you yell loud enough, you get to go where you want to go, how you want to go, where, you know, who you want to go.
Yeah. And now there's two games that stand out today. You got 4 o'clock, 4:25. You got Green Bay, Denver. Big one. For the number one seed in both conferences. It's a big one.
Huge.
So you got Denver. Green Bay's a game behind, I believe, or a game behind the Rams. And Denver is sitting atop the AFC at 11-2, and then the other game, which is another big game, which impacts this game as well, which makes it even bigger, is Pats Bills. I don't think the Bills can catch the Pats, but that's going to be an influence on the Denver.
No. This is it's going to be an influence. This is going to be very much a let's see where we stand game. That this is a big deal, and it's really like a who gets the upper hand going in.
Well, it's more than that. It's a buy. There's a buy at stake here.
No. It is. Of course, all of it. Let me tell you, this is about who's the top of the AFC now. Are the Pats taking over?
That's what I'm saying.
Just continue on this win streak.
If the Denver loses, Pats win.
Is this their last stand at trying with? Do they waste more of Josh Allen's prime years with just mediocrity?
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with the Bills is the Bills aren't going to catch the Pats. They would have to, if they win today, they're still a game back, right? So they're not going to catch them because the Pats are good. The Pats are going to win 2 of these games somewhere down the line. They play the Jets, I think, too, in the last game of the season. So they just have to basically win one more. If they win today, they clinch the East, and they clinch, I think, at worst, like a 3 seed. The Bills are, I think, the best team in the AFC, the Bills. After last week, that crazy comeback in the snow against Cincinnati, the picks, they scored 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Crazy game. Yeah. But here's the problem with the Bills, and it's always a problem. There's always got something standing in the Bills' way. Before, the last couple of years, it was Mahomes, and it was Lamar Jackson standing in the way. Yeah. This year, I think they're the best team, but they're going to have to win 3 road games, or maybe 2 road games. But probably 3, because they're not going to win the division. They win the division, they'll win the first seed. So they're going to have to play 3 games on the road. Now they travel well because of Josh Allen, and the weather's not going to affect them. But they built if they could have just won this division and got the top seed, they coasted into the Super Bowl, I think.
I don't. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't. I think
they're good. They never come back.
Is as good as Josh Allen is, and I think the chances of getting Josh Allen to not be that fumbled interception, I went and pushed a little too hard because I wanted too much and gave it up. That guy comes once every 4 weeks. And when you say 3 consecutive games on the road, I think that they lose one of them. I think one of those games you get the other Josh Allen. I think that the other teams you're going against get better and better in a way that competition becomes stiffer. And Buffalo has shown a lot of kinks in their armor this year versus a lot of different teams. And when they play, they don't just go out. There's games where it should be 35-40 nothing Buffalo, and it's not. It's
they got to come back. They got to come back in these fourth quarters.
That's different, man, and great. That's nice because you can do it. But you got to be good. You can't expect your defense to hold in those every single time versus the teams you're about to play. So, no, I don't think they do it. And I think it's the Pats who go and, honestly handle whoever comes to them. And then when they go and have the Bills come into town, if they get to that, I think they handle them too.
Oh, and that's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. I just don't know if I trust. What you're getting with the Bills.
Usual, Bob. As usual, we're probably both wrong. So whatever it is we're talking about right now, let's be very clear, everybody. We're most likely two totally different teams.
Now, the story that I can't imagine anybody doesn't love the most has got to be the Phillip Rivers. He's a grandpa. His kids are older than the quarterback he's replacing. He's 44, 45 years old. He hasn't played in 5 years.
I will say this. I don't think his wife's probably so happy, or or everybody. There's a lot of people in his family who are probably like, do you think they were just like, do it? Do you think your family would just be like, we know it's probably not going to end well for you, and you're going to probably get real hurt, but we don't care.
I think because I was watching the Monday night SVP Sports Center because I like to see the bad beats and everything. And Scott Van Pelt had Schefter on. And Schefter, and they were talking about Rivers. And no, they were talking about the Colts quarterback situation. Daniel Jones down, what are they going to do? They got the third string. The whole season's falling apart. And he goes, I just got handed this. Schefter, he goes, they have inquired and they have reached out to Phillip Rivers. And you can see, like, Scott Van Pelt's like, what? Like, are you being spoofed right now? Yeah. Are you fall for some fake Twitter account? He's like, no, they reach out to Phillip Rivers 5 years out of the league. That'd be Eli Manning coming back.
No, my favorite is the same guys keep showing up saying, why didn't I get a call? You got Cam Newton, Robert RG3.
Cam Newton's dying to get on there.
And I laugh. I was like, oh, they're done. And I laugh because you go, oh, man, he's probably like, whatever. He's like 38. He's like 38.
I think they went to Rivers because Ken, you're right. He's 38.
Been there. His last year, he was there. He can still throw the ball. They tried him out. They're not just like, show up, you're starting, let's see what happens.
They tried out Rivers.
Right. No, Rivers. So, like, listen, they said, and listen, it's so funny because I was about to make
I would hate it if it was if it was RG3 or if it was Cam Newton, I'd hate it.
No, of course, because the whole point of those quarterbacks is they're mobile, and you can't have an aging mobile quarterback. That's the guy who gets killed. The guy who's a drop back. This has been my whole life. I'm Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I'm this type of guy. Like, Drew Brees. There's certain guys that could probably come back and just fling it for a game or two before they got hurt enough where they aren't effective.
Can you imagine what he's going to feel like tomorrow? Imagine what tomorrow's going to be like.
There is nobody in the NFL fresher than Phillip Rivers. You can say he's old. He is fresh.
But don't you think like what is he going to feel like tomorrow?
Oh, he's
not even going to get out of bed.
Bob, he's a high school football coach.
He's a high school football
coach.
That's
the way he feels after he has to throw and catch for the quarterback as like the guy who stands there.
Yeah.
He's now that guy, and he's sore as hell. Like Ben Gay, we stinking when he shows up in the morning. Like, it's rough. It's rough. But I truly believe that, one, Bob, he's our age, and
he's our age.
I think we
could do it. We could do it. We'd be hurting the next day.
Right. And he didn't leave with some major injury or some deficit. Like, he's a little overweight. He looks a little bit like Jared Lorenzen right now when he wears that uniform.
That's the worst. It's the worst.
It is, but I think, Bob, I think he flings. All right, let me put it this way. I have two bets. It's so funny. I forgot about all this. I have two bets in my FanDuel account right now. You know what they are?
What?
Phillip Rivers, not to throw, to score a touchdown. So a rushing touchdown, and Phillip Rivers to score 2 rushing touchdowns. So those are the only bets.
Third down on the fourth down on the right hash, 2-yard line, play fake, rolling out.
Here it is. So what do you think the odds are for a Phillip Rivers touchdown?
2 touchdowns, and I think you probably like
one. 1 touchdown.
20-1.
Which is 2,000?
Yeah. No, plus 200.
Plus 200 for Phillip Rivers to
No,
score.
plus 2,000. Plus 2,000. 20-1.
Plus 2,000. It's plus 3,000.
For 1, so it's 30-1. They got him at 30-1 to score a touchdown.
1 for him to be on a 4th and 1 and push it over the goal line.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think it should ever be 31. 31 for me to push it over the goal to play fake and roll around the corner.
I thought that was a solid play.
It's not going to be a push it. It's not going to be push it sneak. It's going to be a play fake roll around the corner and nobody's there. A naked boot.
I don't think so.
You think he's going to charge it in?
I think it's 4th and an inch, or 2nd and an inch, or 1st and an inch, and he just lines up and says go, and nobody even asks. He doesn't know how to use the.
Why is Phillip Rivers doing that?
He don't even know how to use the headphone. He's just doing his own thing.
He got his leather helmet. Did he get his leather helmet back?
Here's a list of players that still played when Phillip Rivers.
There's only one, right?
No. That's no. Guys who were still playing. This is different. Guys who were still playing football when Phillip Rivers was an active player. Ready?
In the NFL.
Still playing. These guys were in the NFL playing football when Rivers was a rookie. Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith. Doug Flutie.
Joe Montana.
Tim Brown.
When was his rookie year?
Deion Sanders doesn't even have all his toes left. Deion Sanders. Vinny Testaverde. Gary Anderson. Ready? Morton Anderson. Well, that's it. I'm sorry. If you know these guys, first of all, me and you might think like, oh, they're not there.
Wait. Morton Anderson, not Morton. Morton Anderson,
Morton Anderson and Gary Anderson. Yeah, Morton Anderson, the kicker. You know the Falcons, Falcons.
No, the Falcons and Saints too, right?
Falcons 1 bar.
Yeah, 1 bar.
Real short guy.
What about the thigh? Remember when Theismann had the 1 bar?
I believe a lefty.
Lefty, barefoot.
2 sock.
Right? Yo, did you see the guy on College Game Day 2 weeks ago who finally hit the field goal? You know how to do the field goal? It was a $1 million field goal kick because nobody's hit it, right? They do it 35 yards, nobody's hit it. The kid goes up there with a sock, rips it right through. Would have made it from 40, and he runs around and he's going like this. He stops and he gets down like this and he goes like a chip shot and he goes. He was the coolest guy ever. It was the coolest guy ever.
That's what you need. But that's the thing is nobody cares. Like doing the thing's one thing, then you have to do the thing that's like
perfect.
Perfect. I like that.
It was perfect.
That's a good one.
So let's here. I got I worked on them putting this up, even though we only got a minute or two here, because I worked on it because I was embarrassed about how it went last week, and it's the weather.
That's great. For those of you who missed it last week, Bob's got the weather report. I don't know what spurred me to think it because I could barely even see what it says on the screen. I go, Bob, how many of those are in a dome?
Yeah. And there was one of them was in a dome, and the teams just spelled it was complete AI hack job by me. But that's Rivers. Nice. Speaking of Rivers, he's going to be playing in some rain today. How does that affect the situation there?
I think it helps.
I do too. I do too. Who are they playing? Who are they playing?
Slows the game down. I think it slows the game down a little bit. I think when that happens, a guy like him, he's going to need that little extra second today, which I know you're like, wait, what do you have? No, the rain will slow down those guys a little bit. Now, again, like anything in the NFL, he isn't going into a bad team. You have to realize, like, it's one thing if you put this guy on.
But you step into a team that's lost 5 in a row.
I understand that.
The season's on the line.
No, but they have a good running back. They have a decent defense. Decent, I said. They have a good line. You give a quarterback that and a receiver. So you look at that and you go, okay, that's something this guy can work with. Because if you give him a bad line and a guy who hasn't seen real live action in a while and the rush is on, because they're going to rush him hard today, he's going to still be the Phillip Rivers that can pick up matchups, know who's one-on-one, and throw the ball before he gets hit. So if that happens, I think he has a big day. I'm going to be honest with you. I think he has a big day.
But he's going throwing him right in the deep end in Seattle.
Heavy Jonathan Taylor. That's all great. But it's gonna. I'm telling you, he's gonna have a day. Get on Philip Rivers.
Kansas City Chargers in Kansas City. I think Kansas City's done. I think they lose. Right. I think the Chargers beat them. They put the gun in. They put the ball in their head while they're on the ground. It's over now.
They're 6-point favorites. Kansas City, I believe, or 5.5 maybe. They are not going to lose. They're not going to do anything in their power to avoid losing today. They win today. They hold on for another day, but then they get busted out next week.
And what about the Eagles? Eagles. Now they get a cakewalk here, a little bit easier. Home against Vegas. Vegas is terrible. The Eagles are falling apart. They lost the overtime game to the Chargers the other night.
They just announced this morning Geno's not playing, so good luck. They got Kenny Pickett behind the center.
And then an interesting game that I think is interesting, even though it doesn't play a major playoff implications. You got the Rams at home against the Lions. The Lions gotta win. The Lions gotta win.
It's more on the Lions.
Yes and no. Home field. I don't think you realize how big home field is in a bye.
The game. I'm sorry. The Lions are floundering right now. And I know they won the one game and whatever. Like I'm telling you right now, this is a test on can the Lions compete? Because truthfully, you are right. No. Is a huge game for the Rams. The Rams are going to win.
Could be Super Bowl or no Super Bowl, right? A home field advantage play.
No. I believe the Rams win by 10. I don't believe. I think that it's a test for Detroit. I don't think they passed that test.
I like to see the Lions win just because I feel like they was bad for so long. 0-16, terrible time. And they got there. Last year was their year. They screwed it up in the playoffs.
You want them to squeeze into the playoffs.
The coach is a wild card where you're going for it on his own 20. Coach is like Andy last week going for it. 10 minutes left on his own 20-yard line. Like, what was he doing?
All of a sudden, there was a point where he should have went for it and he didn't. So he's got a whole bunch of issues going on in his own head.
Yes, and I think Andy Reid last week was like, you know what, fourth and 6 on our own 10-yard line, on our own 20-yard line, 10 minutes left. You don't go for it there. You never go for it there. What he did was he said, let's see if I got any more magic left in this thing. Is this thing falling apart? Let me see if we can get one more.
You know what they do?
Mahomes magic
every time. Same thing they do every time. They pretend that they go, oh, no, I have that much faith in my defense. You're such a liar.
No, the defense was good, though. It was like the 7-3 game and a half last week.
No, I know, but that's not why. You're just a gambler. That's not why you went for it on fourth down. You just like to gamble.
So we got snow, Giants, Redskins, December in the snow. Any interest?
Big game. Big game. I'm sorry. You can say whatever you want about this game.
2 wins. They got 2 wins for them to lose.
No. This is if the Giants lose this game.
That's what I'm saying. It's a huge game for them to lose.
Yeah. No, but if
they're the 1 seed. Listen, Tennessee won last week, right? Tennessee.
I think the Giants win. I think that they're sitting Jaden Daniels for the rest of the season. I don't even know. Was that Mariota possibly or who? I don't even know what goes on over there now. But
yeah. Jaden Daniels that. Mariota.
I as a Jets fan, I want to see the Giants win.
And what about the Jets? What about the Jets starting this kid the rest of the way? They're giving him a shot. Right? Because it was kind of unfair yesterday. They threw him in the middle of the second quarter or whatever it was. The game was already, they were down 17 points when they threw him in.
Yeah. I hope he loses the game for us today.
Colts win or lose. Colts win or lose.
Colts win, and Rivers has a huge day.
In Seattle.
Jonathan Taylor runs pretty well. They focus on that. They blitz him, and Philip Rivers finds a couple, one-on-ones. And
over under 250 yards. Over under 250, 2 touchdowns.
Over.
He's gonna be hurting so bad tomorrow. Seattle's a good defense. That's a nightmare place to go into. The 12th man, and then playing for the 1 seed with the Rams.
He don't care. He's so fresh. He's going to be hurting tomorrow, but he's going to be so... Bob, I'm telling you.
Why does he do this? Is it because he wants the Super Bowl? Is that why he does this? Or is it just, I want to go back and I miss it?
No, this is the rookie situation, Bob. This is the high school team saying, we'll make a bet, coach. If we win that game, we're going to find out in the future. If we win that game versus Clark High.
You're going back to the NFL.
You're going back to the NFL.
You got to call the Colts. Get a tryout.
No, they were like, ha, 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 ha. And then all of a sudden, like, he gets hurt. And then you look and the guy gets hurt. And they look and they go, oh, my God, Daniel Jones is out. And he gets a phone call, and it's like a movie. Disney's already writing the script.
It's a movie. But he doesn't have the Super Bowl, right? He's the great quarterback of that generation that doesn't have the Super Bowl. Eli's got one.
Who do you put in that movie? Is it Dennis Quaid again?
No, you can't put
Dennis Quaid in that role every time.
No, I think you do.
Who do we put? We have not even thought about this.
In the movie? Who's Phillip Rivers?
Yeah, Phillip Rivers is a tough one.
Keanu Reeves? Keanu Reeves?
No.
He played the football movie. He was in the Replacements.
He's a little too young for it.
No, Keanu Reeves is not too young. Keanu Reeves is older than we are.
No. I was thinking about somebody else. I just don't think he's the right. He is not the right fit. It's not. I don't like. It's not Ryan. Which guy do you have? You have Ryan Reynolds. No, he's
too young. He's too pretty boy.
No, he is too young. And
he's not pretty. Rivers ain't a pretty boy. Rivers is like I'm gonna Yeah, I don't.
Rivers is a pretty boy. Yeah,
I don't know.
We gotta figure out what
we'll get it for you next time. Games are kicking off right now. Enjoy the games, everybody. We'll be back later for a recap. Let's go Colts. Right, we're all Colts fans today. If you're not a Seahawks fan, you're a Colts fan.
Oh, yeah. No. Rivers. 100 touchdowns.
The Rivers runs through it. Cry me a Rivers, Brett. Cry me a Rivers.
He's older than his offensive coordinator.
Is he? He's older than his offensive coordinator?
Older than his offensive coordinator. Here we go.
He's got kids older than the quarterback he replaced, right?
He is the first grandfather to start an NFL game today.
Currently a Hall of Fame semifinalist. Does he have to wait another 5 years? Did they take him off the list? He
had to pause, and he is no longer eligible.
So he can't go in the Hall of Fame this year. He's out. He's out as a semifinalist this year.
He is. I don't even know. They may even delay it even longer.
Yeah, he's got to wait, right? 5 years. You got to be out of the game.
He may have to do the whole. Forget that. He's going to be.
He's going to be dead by the time he
next year. I think he'd be perfect.
Jets.
Perfect for the Jets. I mean, experience. It's just really there's nobody better. He knows what he's doing.
Played against his head coach.
Right. He knows how to raise children.
Did you see the Jets when Glenn came in and he opened his press conference? He goes, "Just want to let everybody know, I'm putting myself on the active roster. I'm going to be ready to play. I'll be in there in 2 weeks against the."
I like it. I can see it.
All right, week 15. 3 weeks to go. This is The Push. We'll talk to you later, everybody, from the Brian Gunzel Studios. I'm Bob Walters. He's Brett Grasso. See ya.